Hello and welcome to a new video. Before we get into the actual traveling stuff, we just quickly wanted to tell you a couple of things about us.
I'm Hayley. I'm from Northern Ireland. I grew up in a camp hill where my parents were long-term volunteers looking after people with learning disabilities. I went to a Steiner school for 14 years and then I went to a public school for 2. And there I finished my A-levels.
I'm Paul. I'm German, as you might hear. And I have been in a Steiner school from 3rd class onwards in Germany. And I finished my school in Germany and then went for 1 year to Northern Ireland to do a volunteering service, which I did in the Camp Hill, where I also met Hayley. Sorry, by the way, for the sunglasses, but if I don't have my sunglasses on, I would look like this into the camera. After being in Camp Hill for 2 years, there were a lot of changes in this particular Camp Hill happening, and I decided I want to move on. But I still wanted to stay in Northern Ireland, so I started an apprenticeship as a joiner, where I had a placement in Belfast, which I enjoyed very much. But why are we doing this?
After we graduated in 2022, we decided to take a break from formal education and travel Europe.
I have not been traveling much since I was a little child. I went to Northern Ireland, yes, but then Corona came as well and restricted my traveling possibilities for about 2 years. Now that we finally graduated and Corona seemed to ease up a bit, I thought it would be a good time to go and travel now.
After Paul suggested to take a gap year and I agreed, we started to think about how we would go about it.
At first we were thinking about just taking a backpack and book the next plane to wherever we want. Australia was a good option at the beginning. It didn't take very long till we realized we want to take a gap year, and taking just a backpack full of stuff did feel like a bit little things to have for us. We very fast came to the idea of getting some sort of bigger vehicle that can carry us there wherever we want to go.
As both of us had just got our driving license, it seemed like the perfect option.
To get better at driving. So yes, a vehicle it shall be. Which vehicle though? We were thinking a lot. In the beginning you have that idea, okay, you get a Volkswagen T1 and it's gonna be all nice. In reality, for a whole year, a vehicle that is so old, we very fast came to a solution that was a bit newer, a bit more spacious, could carry a bit more things as we again needed to prepare for a whole year's time, warmth, cold, swimming or going through snow. We came to what we have now, our lovely llama.
Then we were looking at where do we want to go, and we very quickly realized
that Australia is not an option.
And that we would have to restrict ourselves to Europe, as car insurance and health insurance and phone contracts
and visas
get very complicated as soon as we leave Europe.
So yes, that's who we are and that's what we do. For the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, we're traveling in a camper van
around Europe.
Why did we decide to take you along and start YouTube?
Well. Well, my first reason to start a YouTube channel was to have the memories to look back on, as we're moving so fast through so many places that we can't remember where we were, when, and what certain places look like.
And that most of the time already on the next day.
Yeah.
Reason number 2? Well. You have family and you have friends, and both sides want to know what you're up to.
And where you are, and what you're doing.
And what you eat, and how's the temperature. So YouTube turned out to be a very, very convenient way to just tell everyone that we know in one big go what we're up to.
And then reason number 3, we thought it would be nice to potentially take some extra people along who don't necessarily know us, but would like to see our journey and maybe get inspiration.
Learn,
maybe find new friends through this.
And potentially we might even get some money out of it, who knows.
So for those who know us, I hope that wasn't too boring. But for those who don't know us so well, I hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little bit. I'm handing over to Hayley in the van for the rest of the video. After Barcelona, we made a few big steps south. For a while we'd been feeling like we're running with the cold, trying to escape it. So we took a few big steps to get past it. And we also realized Spain is a lot bigger than we thought. And it would take us a while to get through at that pace. And on the way, we finally found more than one flamingo. Then just past Benidorm, we slowed down as we'd reached a point where it was about 20 degrees on average, and we were in a beautiful place. And then I got food poisoning and didn't want to make it worse by driving and adding car sickness on top.
So we are going to get services done, and we just found the biggest camper spot ever. What is that?
Wait, that comes out.
Yeah, that drives out.
Like they can put it in and out. Oh my god.
Extendable.
Ireland.
In Ireland. He's cleaning. Another one of those. Yo, and he just takes up so much space.
Ooh, that's a very funky paint.
Ooh.
After finding an MTR service station, we stopped at a beautiful reservoir before heading to another place where we finally had electricity to edit a bunch of videos. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.